What's up, guys? Welcome back to Talkin Ball. I'm your host, Seth, and this is your home for college sports. Let's get right into it. Well, guys, we are 20 days away from college football season. Notre Dame versus Navy in Dublin, Ireland on August 26th at 1:30 on NBC. And today we will be talking about the Kansas State Wildcats. Coach Chris Kleiman, he is 30-20 at Kansas State in 4 years. He previously was at North Dakota State University. He is 102-33 in 10 years of coaching college football. He's a really good coach. Kansas State, their offense coordinator, Colin Klein, he used to play wide receiver at Kansas State. Then he switched over to quarterback, and now he's making the play calls. He started last year, and where they had a really good offensive season last year, they ranked 36. They were 32.3 points per game. Last year, they were past. They ran for 208 yards a game last year, which ranked 15th overall. Now, Will Howard comes back at quarterback. He threw for 15 touchdowns. He's a winner. Coach Kleiman says he is a absolute winner. So we'll see how many games they win this year. They do lose Deuce Vaughn. He's in the NFL now. He drafted by the Cowboys, which his dad works for the Cowboys. So a pretty cool moment if you've seen that. Deuce Vaughn, really good running back last year for the Kansas State Wildcats. They start off the season September 2nd against Southeast Missouri. They should win that one. September 9th, they play Troy, and I have them winning that game also. Then on September 16th, they go to Missouri. Now, last year they beat them at home 40-12. We'll see if the Missouri Tigers can put up more of a fight this year against the Wildcats, but I still have the Kansas State beating the Missouri Tigers and Eli Drinkwitz. On September 23rd, they start Big 12 play against new member University of Central Florida. Coach Gus Malzahn gonna coach in the Big 12 this year for the Knights, Golden Knights. So we'll see how they do. I have Kansas State beating Gus Malzahn and the Knights. So should be an interesting first game for Gus Malzahn. But then Kansas State plays Oklahoma State in Stillwater, Oklahoma on October 6th. Now, last year they beat them 48-0, and I'm just going to go with what I got. I got Kansas State losing in Stillwater, Oklahoma to Mike Gundy and the Cowboys. Then on October 14th at Texas Tech. October 14th, I have them beating the Red Raiders, which that is at Texas Tech. So then on October 21st, they play TCU at home. I have them beating the Horned Frogs. On October 28th, new Big 12 member Houston Cougars come in to town and Manhattan, Kansas, and I think Kansas State gets a big victory over the Houston Cougars. November 4th, they play at Texas, and I have the Texas Longhorns winning over Chris Kleiman and the Wildcats. Should be a good game, though. Probably, I'll mark that one down as a game I want to watch if things go how I expect them for the Wildcats and the Longhorns. Should be a great game. Then on November the 11th, the Baylor Bears come to Manhattan, Kansas, and I see the Wildcats winning over the Bears. On November 18th, they go to Kansas in Lawrence, and I have the Wildcats winning over the Jayhawks. And then November 25th, they play the Iowa State Cyclones, and I have them beating Iowa State. So 10-2 is what I have Kansas State. I think Coach Chris Kleiman's one of the better coaches in college football. I think he's elevated the Wildcats program. I know Snyder built the program, but I think Coach Kleiman's going to just elevate it, especially he's stuck there for 4 years. I know some teams have tried to go after him, but he looks to be a coach that's going to stick around at Kansas State for a little bit, and he's a good coach. After Bill Snyder, who built the Kansas State program, really for all those years he was coaching, a really nice man who built this. They named the stadium after him, and the community loves Bill Snyder. But I think Coach Chris Kleiman is elevating the program to be one of the top teams in the Big 12. And so we'll see how they do this year. They played in the Big 12 championship game last year. They played Alabama in the Sugar Bowl. Played Alabama close for a while in that game. So we'll see how they do this year, if they make a good run. And you look at games like October 6th. I have them losing at Oklahoma State. They could win that game. That would be one of the games, well, maybe, because they beat them last year 48-0. But that was at home, and, different situations. I'm sure the Cowboys will be wanting to get revenge in that game, so we'll see what happens. That's my thought. Cowboys play hard. It's in Stillwater. I figure the Cowboy fans are going to be rowdy and see if they can get an upset. That would be an upset for Oklahoma State to beat them on October 6th. But I'm looking forward to college football season. I'm looking forward to seeing the Kansas State Wildcats and Coach Chris Kleiman. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think they're going to win more games, if you think they're going to win less games. But let me know in the comments what you think, because I do appreciate all the comments and the likes, the subscriptions. So if you're new to the program, please subscribe. I do appreciate all of them. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening in. We'll see you next time.